So, is freedom the opposite of non-freedom? Or freedom has nothing whatsoever to do with its opposite? This, please, we have to understand this very carefully, because we're going to go into something which is love the opposite of hate? The opposite of jealousy? The opposite of a sensation? So, as long as we are living in this habit of opposites, which we are, I must, I must not, I am, I shall be, I have been, and in the future something will take place. All this is the activity, the movement of the opposites. That's may we go on? Babel? So we're asking, is freedom totally unrelated to that which we call non-freedom? If it is, then how is that freedom to be lived, understood, and acted, from which action takes place? We have always acted from the opposites, right? I'm in prison and I must be free of it. I must get out. I am in bondage to a habit, psychologically as well as physiologically, and I must be free of it to become something else. Right? So, we are caught in the habit of this everlasting corridor of opposites. And so, there is never an ending to conflict, to struggle, to be this and not that. I think this is fairly clear. Can we go on from there? You're not listening to me. You are discovering this for yourself. If you are, it has significance, meaning, and can be lived daily. But if you are merely accepting the idea of it from another, from the speaker, then you are merely living in the world of ideas. And therefore, the opposites remain. The word idea, the root meaning of it from Greek and so on, is to observe. See what we have made of that word. Just to observe and not conclude or make an abstract from what you have observed into an idea. So we are caught in ideas and we never observe. If we do observe, we make an abstraction of it into an idea. So we are saying freedom is unconnected with bondage. Whether it is the bondage of habit, physical or psychological, bondage of attachment and so on. So there is only freedom, not its opposite. If we understand that, the truth of it, then we will deal only with what is, and not with what should be, which is its opposite. I've got it. Are we meeting each other somewhere? Right? May we go on? So that is very clear. That there is only the fact, the what is, and there is no opposite to what is. See, if you understand that, basically the truth of it, you are dealing with facts, unemotionally, unsentimentally, then you can do something. The fact itself will do something. But as long as we move away from the fact and the opposite will continue. You understand? So we are asking now if that is clear, not because somebody said so, because you have discovered this for yourself. Fundamentally, it's yours, not mine. Then we can proceed to inquire into this whole question, which is very complex. What is love? If we are sentimental, romantic and imaginative and Raphaelites and mid-Victorians, then we'll never even put that question. But if we put aside all sentiment, all emotional response to that word, or have any conclusions about that word, then we can proceed sanely, healthily, rationally into this question of what is love. You understand? Right? So, first of all, are we approaching the question without emotive, without sentiment, without prejudice? Because the approach matters enormously, rather than the object itself. Right? Do we meet this? Am I putting you all to sleep or what? So do we know how we approach this question? Are we aware of our approach to it? Say, yes, I know what love is. And therefore you stopped inquiring. So, as we said, the approach to the problem is more important than the problem itself. Don't make it into a slogan or a cliché. Then you have lost it. So, are we clear how we approach this question? If the approach is correct, accurate, in the sense there is no personal conclusion or opinion or experience, then you are approaching it afresh. And you are approaching it with a sense of deep inquiry.